Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be writing the equations of an ellipse. Last video we found the properties, we found the vertices, covertices, foci, center, and so on and so forth from either a picture or from an equation. This time we'll be writing the equation. The most important thing to remember during this is that your equation will always be equal to 1. Okay, you will always have to have it equal to 1. So from a picture, pretty simple. You have to determine where your major and minor axis is. Well, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, which means it's 8 long, right? This one being 2 and 2 means it's 4. So my major axis is along the y-axis in this case. My center is 0, 0. Since this entire thing is 8, that means that A equals 4, B is equal to 2. So pretty simple. X minus 0 squared over the minor axis is the x, so this is going to be 2 squared plus y minus 0 squared over 4 squared equals 1. Or, once you simplify, x squared over 4 plus y squared over 16 equals 1. And there's your equation. Okay, so the next one. Now this center is at 7, 4. So if I look at this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 1, 2, 3. So vertically, thinking y, A is 5, because that's the distance from here to here. Distance from here to here is 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be your B, right? So this is going to be x minus 7 squared over 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared over 5 squared, which is x minus equals 1. X minus 7 squared over 9 plus y minus 4 squared over 25 equals 1. Those are simple. Alright, so it says write the equation of each ellipse given the following information. So we're given the vertices and the covertices. What I would do is I would make a quick sketch of where these points are. So negative 5, 0. So I'm going to call that negative 5, 19, 0. Well, 19 is going to be way out here, right? So I have vertices here and here. My co-vertices are at 7, 8, and 7, negative 8. So 7 would be somewhere here. 8 would be maybe up here, right? 8, 7, and then 7, negative 8 would be down here. This is a little off. It's not at all proportional, but basically this spot right here would be that center. So that center is going to be at 7, 0, which you can pick up because 7 is shared here, 0 is shared here. Okay, so that's my center. My A is the distance from the center to the vertices. Well, from 7 to 19 is 12. right? And then here, 0 to 8 is 8. Well, 12 is bigger than 8, so x is going to be my major axis this time. So it's going to be x minus 7 squared over 12 squared plus y minus 0 squared over 8 squared equals 1. So once I simplify, it's going to be x minus 7 squared over 144 plus y squared over 64 equals 1. Okay, so looking here, vertices 0, that's 11, so my center is going to be at 0, 11. Distance from here to here is 10, right? No, wrong axis. My co-vertices are at -2, 11, which is like right halfway in between these, and positive 2, 11, so that's why 0, 11 is, so from here to here is 2, from here to here is 5. Since that's 10, half of that distance is my A. So this is going to be x minus 0 squared over 5 squared plus y minus 11 squared over 2 squared equals 1. Which gives me x squared over 25 plus y minus 11 squared over 4 equals 1. Alright, so now with the foci, this is a little different. We have to find B. We're given the vertices, so that's going to help us find A, which is the distance from here to here, or half the distance from here to here. So from 9 to -9 is 18, so A is equal to 9, right? So to find B, it's c squared equals a squared minus b squared. Well, c is half the distance from here to here, which that's 10, so c is equal to 5. It's going to be 5 squared equals 9 squared minus b squared, so that's 25 minus, or equals 81 minus b squared. I don't know what that other thing is there, 81. Alright, so if I subtract 25 minus 81 is going to be 56 equal, or -56 equals negative b squared. So b squared equals 56. So b is the square root of 56. But I believe that simplifies. So 2 goes in 28 times, 2 goes in 14 times. So it really becomes 2 square root of 14. Which really won't matter in the end, actually. Alright, so we need our center. So the center is going to be halfway between these. So midpoint formula. x2 plus x1 over 2, y2 plus y1 over 2. So that's going to be 20 plus 20 over 2, and 9 plus negative 9 over 2. Well, that's obviously going to give me 20. That's 0. So my center is at 20, 0. So this is going to be x minus 20 squared. And this is going to be y squared. So if we make a quick sketch, 29, 20, wrong side. And this is why I want to make that quick sketch, because I don't want to mess this up. 29, 20, negative 9. Since these are my vertices, that means the y part is my major axis. So this is 9 squared, and this is really the square root of 56 squared equals 1. So this is going to be x minus 20 squared over 56 plus y squared over 81 equals 1. Again, if you guys are having problems with it, if you guys have struggles, come to tutoring. I'm also going to be very nice this week and allow you guys, and I'll put this in the posting, but basically you guys can go to a SMART score of 60 this week for 100, because these ellipses are pretty challenging, especially with virtual learning, not being in the classroom, me being limited to 15 minutes in my videos and so on and so forth. So we'll see you guys.